Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Northgard, where I'm a little nervous about our strategy here. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure we're going to be able to take and hold the gates, given the... our military units are powerful, but we are going to have a really hard time running a large army. I don't know. Let's just keep building out and see if we can pull it off. So the Kraken is still running around, making my life generally miserable. We still need to colonize and then colonize this area and then build another woodcutters camp here. And that's got to be the next big thing, right? I would love to get a hold of this tile too. I guess we're not in terrible danger of losing it at the moment, since it has all the Draugr guarding it. I guess for right now we're just waiting. We're just chilling out, letting stuff accumulate. You can tell I always have a little bit of trouble with this. It feels like there should be something I could be doing, right? We do need to expand our housing a little bit as well. I mean, we could build a house in this tile. That wouldn't... that would be an okay thing to do. Our next priority, though, definitely has to be wood cutting. So actually, do we have a thrall? Okay, we do have a thrall assigned to wood. Now that we're no longer burning tons of firewood to stay warm... Okay, an unknown clan has been attacked by the Kraken. Hey, could the Kraken maybe, like, back off and go find something else to do? Alright, Blue is going to try to win an economic victory, and we got to be wary of that, right? Because we know that you can really get through those remarkably quickly. Actually, this guy could come work on the farm. We have an open farm slot for a thrall. We have to get to 50 wood before we can build the camp. And our next colonization is going to be 250. We probably are not taking colonization because we were headed toward carpentry mastery, but I'm definitely thinking about it. It's just very expensive. Thing is, right now, Carpentry Mastery is not even going to get us one additional upgrade until we mine some more stone. Right, it's gonna take our 3 upgrades from a cost of 30 to a cost of 24. But we still would need 2 more stone on top of that before we could get the next upgrade afterward. I guess we could just start mining that immediately. Do we want to feast? I mean, we have the food coming in really quickly. Yeah, let's go ahead and feast. Let's take advantage of increased output here. And I think once we get to 50 wood, we will build another stone mine and start pulling this up as well. Okay, congratulations, you're a woodcutter. You are going to get over here and help. So blue and red are both adjacent to this. We need to keep an eye on it. Obviously, it would not be great for us if either one of them were to take it. Man, could the Kraken thing maybe just come to an end? Wouldn't that be cool? I suppose maybe it's a good idea for us to come and do this. We should get that taken care of. So that I don't have to have military units on both ends of my territory. For Draugr, I think our 2 guys here should be able to handle this job. Maybe. And then this gives us even more stone. To be perfectly honest, we may end up having more stone than we need. Not usually a problem you run into. Clan wants a better town hall. That makes sense. Wow, I definitely clicked that guy away from the fight. He just didn't run. We're not going to be able to finish both of them off here. It's not a big deal. The warband size restriction is a much bigger problem for us than the cost of training more units. Yeah, let's just go ahead and feast again. And then people need to get back out on the ocean because it looks like the Kraken nonsense has finally come to an end. Yeah, start the raid. It's pretty expensive to buy more thralls. Let's not worry about it right now because we actually have other things we need to spend money on, right? Like that thing. And then also, I think this is probably a good idea. Get the one woodcutter from here over to there, and then we probably want to upgrade the farms next. Maybe the brewery. You know what, it's probably a house, actually. In fact, it's definitely a house. Okay, so we've gotten rid of all of our sources of unhappiness now. We can clear the rest of this out. We probably do need some more sources of actual money. I'm not going to bother unassigning those guys as healers because they're going to be needed again presently. Okay. I do feel a lot better about this, though. Now that we only have to worry about the enemies on the one side. So we have a ton of money. There's only 3 Draugr here. Like, this would not be too hard to pick up. We then have to worry about incursions from red, but I think it's worth getting. Oh, I'm under attack by... Oh! Right, there's a tile right there that we haven't explored. Hold on, that's got to get fixed. Yeah, we gotta resolve that problem. I do have to kill those wolves as well. Plus 3 additional happiness, huh? Alright, let's get some thralls just as soon as we can. Oh, you know what? We probably do want to upgrade this. And let's have them stop when they come back. Oh, good timing. Alright, there you go. That's a source of a little bit more money. Oh, man. Okay. Red maybe did some bad math. Oh, no. Red is getting distracted by yellow's units. Yeah, this is not good timing for us, and I don't have the ability to run in there and stop that. Actually, I guess... Hold on. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. I'm going to burn a thrall here. We're going to get our military up in the spot. Because we have enough resources to colonize this now. I'm gonna take it, and we're going to try to hold it. This is my tile. Somebody get over here and take control of this immediately. Alright, Spectral Warriors, I'm not too worried about. Our combat units are pretty good at their jobs. Okay, so when we upgrade this, does it give us another warband? It does. That's a pretty big increase, given how powerful each dragonkin is. I think I'm inclined to take this. Is this the moment for it? It's probably, like, farms are more important, right? I guess we're pretty close to winter. No, don't... Why did the guy who was building the tower respond to this order? Ah, because it was interpreted as an order to move on to the farm rather than to farm at the farm? That's pretty weird. Okay, problem resolved, though. We do not have as much food as I would like. And this tower's not quite going to be complete before the Spectral Warriors show up. I was really hoping to get that done and then have our units leave the area. Alright, well, we do have to get running, so good luck, little dude. Hopefully Red won't take that moment to murder you. Alright, that is extremely welcome. I do not know if we really have a plan here for our next selection. Thralls are cheaper. You know what? Honestly, Thralls are cheaper is pretty good. But maybe this is a good time to take defensive strategy. We're going to have to start wrangling with the other factions here. I think I'm going to take defensive strategy. And then also... So plus 10% attack power against opponents for each victory condition in which they're ahead of you. And also... more bonuses. Honestly, I kind of want to just, like, feed the bar. Wish we had more dudes. More thralls. I think we're just going to take the happiness right now, because we just managed to drop to 0. And You two have nothing to do for the moment, but you will very soon. Oh, and in fact, Red chose exactly this moment to attack us. But the tower... Maybe he was trying to stop the tower from getting completed, and he just didn't quite get there in time. So yeah, we need thralls really badly, and we need to feed the fire really badly, is what it actually is. Come on. God, it takes forever to kill these spectral dudes. Oh, and you should be back here. And why do I have somebody who's useless? Oh. My scout has nowhere to explore. That does not require the scouting thing to be upgraded. We've run out of areas. Okay, that has to get dealt with. That's a little inconvenient. That's like a huge number of wolves. Way more than I was thinking. And also we gotta pick one of these. So what is most appropriate for our situation? Each defense tower adds to your warband is actually really good for us. Units within an area that contains a tower have more defense. I'm kind of thinking this might be a good move. It doesn't help us kill people, but it will help us hold the gates if we manage to take them, which I really think is the victory condition I want to pursue here. And I know we have the winter attack penalty and everything, but it is still the case that wolves are just not very tough. God, we really need a source of food that does not decline so badly during the winter. Alright, let's try to just chop these guys up as fast as possible because I really, really don't need this tile getting continually attacked. Yeah, of course. Alright, well, inconvenient. Not a ton we can do about it, though. The good news is, they don't really have a lot of units, and our tower is going to do a lot of damage before we show up. I think we should be okay, even though our units are pretty damaged. The tower is just, it's a huge advantage. And he's actually just going to stay there and die, huh? I'm pretty surprised by that. Alright, there's going to be an earthquake, which is not awesome. Let's feed the bar. And what else do we have thralls doing? All we have left is the farming thralls, and we really don't want to be pulling people off of food even more at this moment. Yeah, man. We are running out of food, and we're going to be all the way out of food for quite some time, and we would have to pull 7 people off of non-food jobs in order to fix that. During winter, villagers only produce 2 food each. We can't actually get there. So we could pull all the sailors, I guess. I think I'm just going to wait. We're just going to starve and get sick. But I honestly don't think we have... Hey, I box select this dude. There we go. It would be a big problem to readjust, and I don't think we would get it done in time for it to be meaningful. Alright, come on. Come on, flip over. Because as soon as it's summer again, obviously the farms solve all of our problems. We have enough for this. Let's just go ahead and prep this. Okay. Everything's fine. Also, Signy grows stronger. I guess that is a concern. We don't have any idea where yellow is. Yellow is everybody else's problem. Okay, we have the wood coming in fast enough. One person did get sick. But the healers are... Yeah, they'll get on it. It's not a big deal. Okay. I think we do actually want to upgrade this. And I think I want to have another soldier standing by as soon as we get to enough money. Also, Idun's influence would be nice, and we really need more cash. I guess we could establish a trading post. Well, we probably shouldn't do anything that costs wood. Hold on. Let's let the earthquake happen, repair all the damaged buildings, and then we'll reassess things a little bit from there. So we need a larger and more effective warband, and we just need to keep building up our military capabilities. Okay, that's pretty important. That's extremely important. And we don't have the wood to fix it. Well, I guess we'll just sit here and wait for a second. This probably should have been the first repair. And what's the other thing? Okay, less important. Why don't you go become a villager for a minute? And in fact, you guys also go and be villagers. Okay. We're getting there. How much stone do we have left in that deposit? Alright, that's enough for a couple more upgrades. We do need to finish. Now we can start thinking about buildings again. We should probably pull a couple of people and run both the lumber camps now. So a trading post is the best way to make money. A marketplace is the best way to use money. We don't really need a marketplace. We already have a cost that we are constantly paying. 137. I think we want to pull a person and make them a dragonkin. I think that's pretty valuable. Alright, we have formally met Red. Huh. I don't know why that had all of my villagers selected. I definitely thought I pressed E on the keyboard. Alright, Red is going to try to take this tile over. There's not really a lot we can do about that. Military units. Okay, we can ensnare or enslave wounded enemy civilians, not enemy military units, which kind of makes me think we should go for slave trade instead. I know feeling safe is available here, and it's quite a bit of happiness. But we could upgrade our brewery and get a bunch of happiness from that, and I think slave trade is actually pretty valuable. So let's go ahead and spend that immediately, and then I think we probably just feed them both into the fire right away. Yeah, look at how big the bonuses are getting, jeez. Oh, and we need housing. Yeah, frankly, we need even more fire than this. That is so much more reasonable. We can definitely get some things done that way. Okay, so we need a trading post, like I said. I guess it'll be here. Like, we have a lot of tiles where we're just not allowed to build very many buildings, which is a real shame. So we're gonna get to 8 stone pretty quickly, and then we'll have the brewer after that. It feels like we're ahead. Hold on, I hear combat. Where's that? I don't actually see it. Okay. So they're healing the bird. Now, I actually really don't like the rain and fog effect. It's a little more intense than it needs to be, I think. Okay, that'll solve that problem for a bit. And then we could just feed villagers to the fire. I would really like to have that bonus at least. Plus 8 lore production is really a huge benefit. Just absolutely massive. Alright, let's run a trade route. We can afford to trade wood to blue, maybe? And maybe we could get red to back off, but we're already well defended from red, is what I'm thinking. I guess, yeah, let's trade with blue, because our relations with red are not so good. They will not pay us what our goods are worth. Do we want to try to push for the next... I mean, that's a lot of wood production. And one villager would get us there. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Maybe maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe I'm overcommitting on this. But these bonuses just seem... they're so powerful. Now, for the next one, one of our villagers wouldn't do it. It would have to be 2 villagers or a thrall. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the rats, damn it. I was looking at all of our food and thinking, hey, maybe we should do something with all this food. But we did. We fed the rats. And in case you were wondering, how do the negative events even really affect you? That's how. You get too focused on other stuff. So I was about to start thinking about thinning out the Valkyries and maybe using that food to colonize. Now, obviously, we have to, oh, colonizing this is unusually cheap. But now, obviously, we're going to have to wait until after healing. How's that stone deposit going? Okay. Yep, that makes sense. It is empty. We should try to mine out the stone here next. Obviously, we want to take the contested stone before we think about taking the stone that is only available to us down in the corner. And I think the next thing we want to upgrade is probably this defense tower. How close are we? We are not close to that free defense tower upgrade. Yeah, that's fine. I'll pay for this. Probably worth doing. It doesn't seem like red is massing up to attack us. I mean, he is keeping his units adjacent. I don't know exactly how the AI makes decisions on what to do with their units. It might be the case that he's just trying to be adjacent to the map victory tile so that he can attack people who try to take it. Alright, we're making okay money. We're not super banked for winter, which I am a little nervous about. Yeah, there are no tiles that have, like, hunting or fishing. There's another farm tile. Oh, this tile has fishing. Man, we kind of need to take it just for that reason. Yeah, we have more woodcutters than we need. Why don't you guys go and gather very briefly, and then we'll figure things out after that. It is nice to have a huge amount of wood available, though, so you can quickly build a lot of stuff if you need to quickly build a lot of stuff. Speaking of building stuff, honestly, a longship dock would probably be a pretty good idea. And we definitely could... Wow, we do not have access to a lot of beach. Also, I just realized that this tile is down here. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull my my dudes back. I know fighting during the winter, not ideal, but we're going to go fight this bear during the winter because we have a massive advantage. And would you believe it, there's even more stone there. So Ulf is the clan of the goat. That's definitely a more economic-focused clan. So maybe we don't need to expect him to be so aggressive this game. We might be okay. Yeah, this is 100% for sure our next colonize. It is going to be very expensive. Okay, back to the front. This bear can just live here forever in the swamp and make red miserable. I am totally fine with that. If we see red taking this tile, it might be a good idea for us to run in and steal it if we can, because if red takes this, then all of a sudden all of these tiles are vulnerable. But I'm really hoping we can make a move on the Valkyries soon, because, you know, at some point, somebody's going to win the game via some other means, if we're not pretty careful. Do we want to build a forge? Probably. We have a little bit of iron, and we have a lot of iron deposits. thing is, I don't really want to pull anybody off of any of their jobs right at this moment. And they're still healing people from the sickness, huh? Oh, we can probably, yeah. Duh. Some thralls in here, feed the thing. Yeah, plus 8 crowns is a great thrall bonus. Just immediately be able to purchase more thralls. We should probably be trying to snipe red civilians, right? We can't actually run to this tile very easily. We would have to either clear this tile or this one. So maybe that's a good enough reason for us to kill the bear? Okay, what do we want here? Here we probably want capture. We're feeling safe, and we have a little bit of happiness. But yeah, we need to progress toward Monster Slayer. Our lives are going to be a lot easier once we have it. It's 46 more stone here. Man, that's pretty alright. What else do we have that like really needs an upgrade? I guess probably we still want more houses. Or better houses, rather. We could build another military building and upgrade it, probably. See, we don't need the happiness bonus too badly, but we have so much money that we could probably pull in some more thralls. Yeah, and I'm like all about that. Let's get some more thralls in here. Right now they can just gather food because we need this pretty badly. And I think we'll hold off on challenging Helheim. It doesn't cost that much food to do it anyway. Blue has a second blessing. That's interesting information. I wonder if we need to do something about them. Or maybe we just need to win the game faster. I suppose either one of those things could work. Yeah, thralls really aren't that expensive. I'm going to go ahead and grab some more. Oh, the kobolds are... the kobolds expanded into a gap in Red's land? Actually, it looks like they took this from Red. This was a red tile before. That maybe provides an opportunity for us to do something. I'm going to go kill this bear real quick. And you know what? I think we're gonna feed 2 thralls to the fire. Get ourselves free heals on our dragonkin. Okay, and now that that's done, let's go kill some red civilians. Because it looks to me like Red's going to have a hard time reinforcing right now. Yep, and we have thralled them up. Is it guaranteed, or... I don't actually know what the odds are of us getting a thrall. We got 2 of the 3 there. That's pretty good. Oh, they put a skirmisher in here. So it was potentially attacking my thralls. That's what was going on there. Oh, please. Please just come in here and get killed. She's just running through. Alright, I think this is a good opportunity for us. Step on Red a little bit, take advantage of the weakness. This is a really annoying thing for them to be doing, by the way. Just constantly running units through the area. Okay, we have enough food to colonize the thing. I do wish we weren't getting constant false "you are under attack" messages just because units are running through. Like, your unit should have to get attacked for it to say your units are under attack. I think it's super weird that it doesn't work that way. Alright, let's upgrade another one of these. And I think we want to just go ahead and have the big army. We're going to have to feed another thrall to the fire. to keep our heal. That's kind of a messed up animation right there. And then, I mean, like, we could try to take this out, since it seems like Red has no military units ready to defend. Oh, here they come. Still, they can't actually get here super... I'm not sure what the rules are. You know, I think they're able to run through this tile to this tile because this tile is theirs. Yeah, so it would not help us too much to press forward. That worked out pretty well, though. Plus 20% attack power for non-thrall units. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this moment. Red is distracted. He's going to win that fight, but he's going to win it slowly. You know what? Never mind. We're just not doing enough damage. Not quite on top of it yet. Rather than bothering to heal this Thrall, I think we're just going to throw him in the bonfire and get ourselves that big attack boost. And then... yeah, assign some people to healing. Let's get the healing done the old-fashioned way. It's a pretty considerable attack boost. I really like the way this system works. You're making interesting decisions. It's not just keep the bar high for all the bonuses. Like, you are only getting whatever the rightmost bonus is, so like you have to think about when it's right to expand it. It's cool. Oh, we're food capped. Build me a silo. I kind of forgot that was even a thing. Get me a silo. Actually, maybe we should have built the silo down here. Also, we definitely want to upgrade this as soon as we can. I should probably assign a thrall to this building. Okay. Yes, go out there and help them. And don't think too hard about what it is you are helping them with. And we've feasted so many times that our feast cost is above our maximum food, so we're just wasting resources right now, which feels terrible. And I guess we can trade our... we can move our trade route over to food. We could start another trade building, maybe? It would be 80 to get our... get this upgrade. I think we'll stick on Magni's influence for a moment. You know what we could do? We could definitely assign somebody to this runestone. We don't need to be running all that. I'm not really cool with Red owning that. Let's go decolonize. You know what? We'll feast too. Why not? Get right over here to the border and just hack that guy up as fast as possible. They have a warrior who I would love to target first, but I can't because he's behind the war chief. It's impossible to click on him. Hang out right there. We'll throw the... there we go. Yeah, we have control of Red. Red is in a bad spot here. What is this event that's coming? Oh, one of those. That's unfortunate. Well, we have a fair amount of resource income right now. Where's that combat I'm hearing? Oh. Interesting. Signy has just run deep into enemy territory and is completely owning them. And she has set it on fire. Okay, we had to keep an eye out for that nonsense. We're getting a little bit of fame from decolonizing stuff, and obviously, potentially, free thralls. Okay, let's keep that under control. Should be able to afford to upgrade this, and then assign a third person to it. That should help us stay okay during the winter. I mean, it's still going to be tough, right? I do like working together with yellow to remove this enemy from the table, though. That seems like an okay maneuver. It's hard to imagine Red will be still competitive after all this. Oh, this might be a good time for some Monster Slayer, right? Yeah, I mean, we're not going to attack them during the winter, but... Oh, and we are definitely reducing the loss of winter penalties. Or, yeah, reducing the penalties from winter. Seems like a really good idea. Let's just provide some additional pressure here. We're going to pull out before we could lose anything. I just want to make their lives difficult. Okay, good enough. We're not going to defeat the tower, but that was pretty successful. Oh, you know, we could assign a thrall to this building. That would be a good thing to do. We're burning hard on that military experience. As part of the reason I'm being so aggressive is that I want more military experience. I also need to pay more attention to our food. Or to our clan limit. Although it looks like we're not going to be able to get any more people in here anyway because of happiness. It's probably not a good idea for me to do this upgrade right now, actually. Actually, you should be assigned to this building. We need a lot more wood. Like, a lot more wood. Can we bring in more thralls? You get on here. Kobolds have been murdered. We're getting a million notifications all of the time. And people are going to get cold, and it's going to start getting real ugly. Unfortunately, I don't know that there's really a lot we can do about it right now. Well, just keep the healers active, I guess. I'm wondering whether we want to jump up to Mimir's influence here. I kind of want to just hold on to the 20% attack power bonus because I want to fight the Valkyries with it. But I was not prepared for how completely savage this winter is. We might have to just chill out, like... That was not intended to be a terrible pun. Like, this is probably the next upgrade. But we're just, like, a bunch of people are going to get sick. We're going to have a really rough go of it for a little while here. It's going to take us a long time to recover from this. Unfortunately, we very nearly removed one enemy from the game. The enemy who was in the best position to threaten us. So we don't have to worry about that very much anymore. We will probably get the time we need. This is probably going to be a tough moment for multiple players. I'm going to go and put an end to this nonsense. You do not get to build military buildings on my border. He's running a military unit that has 0 health at me. Okay, don't tank. You also don't tank. Okay, there's my suppressing fire. Obviously, we intend to build a tower here and then have it immediately free upgraded. But yeah, it's gonna take us a minute to recover here. Once we get to enough wood, obviously this gets upgraded and we immediately put another person on it. Yeah, we could probably use tool upgrades. We could probably use some... there's probably a good aggressive relic. Actually, we might want to build that that fancy shield relic, right? So that we can put it down in the Helheim Gate area. Ooh, we could just press through. This area does not have any... Oh, you know what? This is not adjacent. Like, we can't move over to that area because of the rocks. Never mind. It looks like, actually, despite the size of our territory, it looks like the invasion of zombies is not going to be too bad for us. So we should build a forge. We need to at least start considering our options forge-wise. We should also maybe get more thralls. Ah, we can't. I think we want to hold on to this bonus still. Yeah, that blizzard was really poorly timed for us. I don't want to pull people back away from the border here because you know Red is very angry at us right now. I have no doubt that he would love to get in here and get some reprisal. Then again, maybe this is the time when we go and fight. I guess before we do that, let's grab a person and warband up a little bit. Yeah, geez, everybody is just absolutely miserable. We can start running a trade route again. I think wood makes the most sense at the moment. I mean, we are certainly big and powerful. Let's see how quickly we can take down one of these things, with all of our buffs and everything. Of course, its health bar is very hard to see. Okay. So pretty quickly, but also they do a lot of damage. Alright, let's get down here and get ready for this nonsense. I just want this guy off this tile. We don't have to worry too much about the zombies coming out of this portal, these portals over here. They will not be able to decolonize the area before we take control of it. Or before we take control of them. Okay, so that's under control for us pretty rapidly. The Drugger are actually kind of a big deal for Red, given Red's limited military strength at the moment. I think we're probably gonna leave you behind, but we're gonna go over here and interfere with this while it's difficult for Red to reinforce. Red is spending a lot of time and a lot of food on territory that they will never get to control. Trying to keep an eye on the other players on the wisdom and trade front as well. We're gonna have to do something about blue at some point. Hey, free thrall. It is probably time to just power up to another bonus. Which one do we want the most, though? Mimir's influence isn't bad right now. Yeah, let's just throw you on that. How many tiles do I control at the moment? 9? With the ability to expand out to a 10th very easily right here. You know, honestly, maybe it is a fame victory. Okay, we want better houses again. Oh, you know what? I have no interest in solving that problem for them. The Draugr decolonized this, and we're happy to let it stay decolonized. Yeah, you know what? A fame victory is actually looking pretty doable. So that being the case, maybe what we want to do here... we need some happiness. We'll take feeling safe in a second. That'll solve a lot of our problems. Yeah, maybe let's pay a lot of attention to our fame. Also, we should stop getting into fights because our healers need time to recover the rest of our people. I'm kind of surprised that we're not suffering unhappiness from having too many wounded, because we have 17 people wounded, but all of them are working inefficiently, remember, so it is important that we let them get healed. Alright, nothing makes you feel safer than a bunch of terrifying, mutated dragon men. And yeah, I think we're gonna maybe hold off on upgrades and stuff for a minute here so that we can get our Altar of Kings. And in fact, we could afford to devote a couple of people to this. Maybe the Fame Victory is the right strategy. And if we're thinking about Fame Victory, maybe it's right to... In fact, it is almost certainly right to go ahead and get on that timed fame bonus. It's going to be quite a while before we get our next lore, in any case. So we need to produce a lot of food if we want to... Ooh, hold on. We can mess with this. Actually, they're not going to win that fight as it stands right now, I don't think. Am I not allowed to participate in this? Oh, it's because they have a military unit in this tile. Okay. They did actually win that fight, remarkably. Well, let's fall back and get healed up. And if they colonize this, we will just uncolonize it. I guess we should just start grabbing tiles to make sure that we are ready to push for the victory. Although maybe I don't want to spend that much food right before winter. Oh, I gotta stop the ship. That's actually gonna hurt, like, quite a bit. Oh, neat. For right now, just come back and become a villager. We'll figure out what to do with you. Yeah, we're gonna need even more income with the sailors. With the sailors stopped, that really does suck, actually. I mean, is it ever a good time for the Kraken? I'm thinking we're gonna build another trading post. We could use another trade route and even more people generating money. We have to get to 300 money before we can build the altar. And we'll build it way in the backfield, someplace where it could never be destroyed. God, that's you guys working as fast as you possibly can, huh? Well, what are you gonna do? So wait, I'm on 9 territories? So yeah, like 10, 11, 12. We have a victorious amount of territory very easily available to us. Let's just prevent them from pushing any further forward here. Alright, and we'll run, I don't know, wood to... Oh, we're already running... I guess we can run stuff to blue. Or to yellow. I guess we could run stuff to blue, he says, and then immediately clicks on yellow. So we're at minus 13. You know what? We can afford to take this. I just wanted to see what the cost was going to be like. And then we'll build a tower here and immediately upgrade it. Why do they think this is going to work? What are you guys doing? Alright, we managed to kill a warrior too. Good stuff. Somebody should probably rebuild that. And we are just about able to build our altar, right? And we need 10 stone. We do actually have to... I can't believe I just totally spaced on the fact that this requires stone. Okay, here it is. I knew we had another stone tile around here somewhere. We have so many stone tiles. Alright, so this is going to have to wait until after winter a little bit. Keld is thinking kind of the same thing we are, but it's hard to know where he's at on territory. But there's no way that he's as well situated for this as we are. We still have to keep an eye on the gates of Helheim. People are definitely going to get desperate and try a thing over there. Definitely immediately free tower upgrade. And it looks like they're not really defending this area all that well. You look like a talented builder. Why don't you come work for us? No? Okay. We tried. Listen, I tried to give him a job. What happened here is clearly not my fault. Alright, I think we're okay on food. We're gonna run low, but not low enough for it to matter. And is Red really running 3 farmers over to fight me? Boy, he must be desperate. Oh, also, we need to... sorry, I've totally spaced it on this. We need to burn thralls. 1 thrall will get us that food bonus, which is probably good enough. For right now, it's actually like exactly what we want. And then we'll jump up to probably the wood bonus after, as soon as winter ends. I keep having to look over here to make sure we're not being attacked, even though we're, like, you know, definitely not being attacked. Let's just go throw these 2 into the thing. We have... I guess we could assign thralls to the military buildings. Or not the military, the economic buildings, too. Alright, so we've deprived them of their relic, whatever it was. We're getting to a point here where we have some people not injured. There's a small number of non-injured people in our territory. Or in our, society. How are we doing on happiness? I feel like we're growing pretty effectively here. Okay. Held is trading food with us, which kind of doesn't matter, and we're just waiting on a little bit of wood. Don't think I want to make any big changes or anything. Oh wait, do we not have... Oh, we totally don't have a thrall assigned to the farm. That's right, I burned the farm thrall. I remember that. Thralls are apparently not capable of becoming healers. No, wait. Let them get it, then take it back. That way they lose all the food. Also, preventing them from colonizing a tile doesn't get us anything, but uncolonizing one of their tiles gets us a small amount of fame. I think it's like 10. Every little bit matters. Oh, here's all of Yellow's army. Which means that this might be a good time to take this tile. Ooh. Another attack bonus, huh? Let's get our Altar of Kings built first, and then we'll worry about that. So the Altar of Kings is going to give us 50 fame. Continuing to expand into new tiles gives you fame. Upgrading buildings gives you fame. There's still a lot of sources still available to us. Okay, that's probably not a big deal. So my question right now is, do we want to jump up to Magni's influence? I think we do. Let's go ahead and have 2 of our thralls get in the... Wait, no, not you. You. 2 of our thralls get in the fire. Get our attack bonus up. Did that thrall just refuse to get in the fire? What the hell? Who said you could have free will? Yeah, I want that attack bonus because we're gonna take this tile. We could train some more people to become fighters, I guess. Yeah, we have a bunch of space in our warband. I probably don't want that many, but yeah, let's get a couple. And then we're gonna have to put another thrall in the fire. Sorry, you get to be in the fire. Because we're gonna burn some dragon energy here by creating the soldier. Okay, an earthquake that will damage buildings. We are doing our best, man. We have thralls on both of the things, yeah. Alright. Oh. Poor Red. I feel really bad for them. They are not going to have time to deal with us. Actually, they're hacking through blue pretty quickly there. We'll get the tower, though. And then as soon as we get the tower, all their civilian units are forfeit, obviously. You guys get back here and get healed. If we could decolonize this tile, that would be pretty powerful. It effectively breaks Red's territory, like, completely in half. Okay, we do need to get relics and stuff going. Obviously, I'm a little leery of spending wood right before the earthquake. We do need more food as well. We're actually producing remarkably little food. It's too much consumption. Well, we're gonna have this tile pretty soon. We could take this for ourselves. Alright, repair that. Repair that. We probably should build a marketplace at some point here. And are we actually under attack? Oh yeah, hey, look at that. It's even a military unit this time. Did they recolonize? What are they thinking? You should probably stay back, though. You guys, stop running. This is the tile you're supposed to be standing in. I mean, they're feeding us lots of fame. I can't be too mad at them about that. Are we actually at 0 happiness? No, this is totally fixable. You should be back on the tile, and... Wait, do we... Okay, yes, we do have an unupgraded house. We're gonna have to just build another brewery, though. I don't think there's any way around that. So this is... Red just has this one tile completely undefended, pressed up against the border of 2 other players. That's unfortunate. I wonder how many tiles they actually still own. It's got to be a pretty small number. Okay, tiny bit more fame for me. And actually, at this point, probably at some point a long time ago, we should have started having sailors go out just for fame. Also, I want a thrall on this ship as well, please, because of course we need lots and lots of money. And then let's build a marketplace, because we're going to have to buy a lot of food. Yeah, start raid. Okay. Also, what on earth happened over here? Colonization is actually probably pretty good at this point, since we think we're going to have to buy a couple more tiles. Why don't we build the marketplace right here? We have a lot of money and not enough of other things. Seems fixable. I'll buy even more. I think that's probably a good idea. So with our Altar of Kings up, this is just producing tons of free stuff for us. I don't think we're going to get challenged. The players who are not red are not in much of a position to fight me. And red is also not really in much of a position to fight me. Looks like blue killed... Oh, I see. Blue's going to try to win this way, I think. Well, let's kill red's new war chief real quickly. And then let's go and fix this Gates of Helheim issue. You know what? Looks like we don't have to. Valkyrie's got it under control. They'll decolonize it for us, which means we can go back to harassing red, because it's fun to do. That poor guy is going to get murdered just running away from us. Also, they keep running civilians over and just like handing me free thralls, which is pretty cool. We're going to need another house soon. We are expanding too effectively. Hold on. Unacceptable. Blue, you are not allowed to own this tile. Once again, never mind. The Valkyries showed up just in time. Actually, maybe they... Well, they killed the war chief. It's going to make some things a little bit clearer. Okay. They can finish what they are doing here. What a weird circumstance. Alright, and like I was saying, there's no way around it, really. We're just going to have to build another brewery. Why can I not build this? Oh, because we don't have 100 wood. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason. So you can see Valkyries are pretty tough to kill with just normal military units. I think I'm going to throw a couple of Thralls in the fire. We're going to lose our attack bonus and instead get the auto heal. Okay, we've almost decolonized this. More Valkyries spawn. Like, you can see, it would not be totally trivial for us to hold on to this. You actually do have to get some serious military strength to constantly drive out the Valkyries. Alright, let's go to our marketplace real quickly here and buy all of the available food. I think that should be enough. We have silos, we're totally ready for that. Looks like the Valkyries have this under control. I dare say, I think we've got it. Obviously, we still have to buy the other 2 tiles, which is a problem that we will work on presently. Just, any minute now. I was not expecting us to run out of wood, but that's also a fixable problem. Yeah, I've been very focused on other things here. Okay. Oh, poor Blue. They've really lost control of that situation. Yeah, we probably should not be trading anything for right now. Are we so unhappy? Oh, sickness, right? Because we were out of firewood for like 10 seconds, so. Alright, I know we're gonna drop under on food very briefly here. But we have to resolve the sickness, otherwise it's going to really have a pretty serious negative effect on our resource gathering abilities. And actually, we're still negative on food. Well, let's get a Thrall on the farm. That'll help a little bit. Do we still have a Thrall on this thing? Yeah, we do. I mean, we're trying hard. Let's trade wood with our trading posts over to both of the other players who will give us good prices. And then keep desperately buying food. And also buy Thralls. Yeah, we're going to have to get a lot more food income if we want to be able to get the rest of the tiles necessary to win the game the way we want to win it. So how do we... I mean, just population is a good way to do that. Also, with this group of Thralls, we'll... Oh, we're over our Thrall limit. That's dangerous. At this point, I'm not worried about our fame anymore. Taking over the new tiles will be good enough. That will do the job. I don't know why Red thinks they're allowed to have territory. Now, they do have a war chief again. An eye on these guys. Okay, this should be the end of this then. Alright, now we have the Call to Arms ability, which we definitely will not need. Sorry, you guys have to stay here. I forgot. Totally doing a thing. Alright, we are positive on food now. Oh, that's Signy and a bodyguard. Okay, hold on. We gotta... She's gonna start a fire in my territory. Well, that's annoying. It's not like a big deal. We should make real short work of her, because she dramatically underestimated the number of units I had in the area. But yeah, fair enough. We do need to build some defenses over here. This is a border territory. How are we going to get more food? We can build some more silos in the areas where we're currently producing food. Here, and you need to go and become a normal guy. Also, we're just unhappy. I mean, we built that. No, we did not build that brewery. That's right. Well, that's got to get resolved as well. We do actually have the wood for it now. And we could convert some of these military units back to civilian units. We're getting a lot of use out of them, but maybe not enough. Maybe not enough to justify it. You three go and make food. Yeah, we need a lot more wood. We just need a lot more stuff. In general. What a surprise. Alright, free tower upgrade. And we're not going to commit to decolonizing this because we probably need to get back home and deal with the sailors. Well, I just don't want anybody who is not a fighter in this tile. You guys coming? Boy, it's taking them forever. It would be really annoying if that got decolonized by neutrals. Okay, we got some portals. Those are pretty gentle spawns, though. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we probably don't need to maintain a military of this size. So I guess we'll convert some of these people back into food people. But we should also do this. Oh, right. It takes so long to kill these guys. I just, like, assumed, oh, they must have gotten the job done by now. Alright, you get us back to happy. Alright, I mean, we're producing food again, so we need 430, sorry, this is 420, plus whatever it's going to cost to get the other tile after the cost goes up again. But if we do that, we win. That will get us enough fame. We will be set. So we probably don't need to keep harassing Red. I really don't want Red to build up on my border, but Red's also got a lot of other problems. We probably don't have to worry about this. So what about upgrading these things? It's not terribly expensive. Probably well worth doing. I guess I should watch the amount of food, or the amount of wood that we're burning here. We can also continue buying from the marketplace. It should have had time to build up, yeah, some food. Still gonna be a minute. And then, like, we need to have enough food to buy the tile and then still reasonably have food to make it through the winter. And let's... Dragonkin... Oh! Is the conversion to Dragonkin is permanent. You can't turn them back into other... Okay, well. Never mind that, then. Just very impatient. And it doesn't really matter which one of these we colonize. So when we colonize this, you're going to see our fame jump up a little bit. I don't remember exactly how much it is per tile, but it's definitely enough that we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we will get this. And it's just really unfortunate for the other players, the way the map turned out, that, like, Red was the only one in a position to challenge us, and Red was also the one that kind of got stomped by everybody. Trying to figure out what I think the best situation for our bonuses to be in is. Because we definitely don't need it on the auto heal right now, but none of these other things are particularly compelling either. What I really want is for to be generating food, right? Like, obviously. Somebody go and repair that real quick. Blue is scouting my territory, and maybe just now, for the first time, getting an idea of how dire the situation is in regards to trying to stop me. Also, let's kill a bunch of guys. Hooray! Turns out all I have is this big bag of hammers, so all my problems are starting to look pretty nail-shaped. Alright, we should, like, actually decolonize the tile. The AI seems to rely on skirmishers pretty heavily. Like, they build a lot of them. We have not been building any, really, and I don't feel like it's wrong. Maybe I'm misunderstanding how strong they are. Okay, I'm actually fine with that one dragonkin dying, because that frees up a population slot for somebody who can become a civilian, which I think is a pretty good thing for us. So we probably will see our food dwindle quite a bit during the winter, and then shortly after the winter, when we get our farm food explosion back, we'll win the game. Not like super exciting to watch the tail end of this, probably. But I do think, I guess I could say now, I do think this is going to be the last episode of the series for right now. We might come back to Northgard in the future. I think this game is great. I really, really enjoy it. But the schedule's just a little packed right now. There's some other stuff coming up on the horizon. Okay, this should not pose any threat to us at all. So how bad is... Oh, the food loss isn't bad. Actually, we can probably buy our way out of that. So... Oh, and also this happened. I mean, I don't think we can get anything here that matters. Negotiation. Reduce marketplace prices. So we buy all the food, and it's... Okay, it's a little over 500. Hey, look at that. We decolonized this tile for the 300th time. Yeah, I wonder if we pull all of these guys, we probably don't want to move anybody off of wood production. We don't really need any of these dudes doing, like, it is just fall back to food time, right? And we can afford to be losing money for a while. It doesn't, we have so much money. There's no chance that we will run out, even with us aggressively buying things. And the wood trade routes are certainly helpful. But yeah, like I said, we might come back to Northgard at some time in the future. I think the game's really good. Oh, I have no dragon essence, right. We have to occasionally feed the fire. And by occasionally, I mean, like, really just throw a bunch of dudes in that fire. I mean, we'd lose so much production from the thralls that probably this is a net negative, right? Man, accumulate more quickly. Oh, I have all these people stopped, but they're not actually gathering food either. They're just sitting there. So the other players have received notifications. Unfortunately, the AI is just not good at, like, the sort of long-term planning that would require, like, yellow, for example, to say in this situation, okay, orange is a danger, so I need to build over to them and then do something. If orange was right on our border, or if yellow was right on our border, they would absolutely be coming for our head constantly. And the same with blue, but blue can't manage to hold the tile that is between us. So part of the reason that this looks kind of easy, like the AI is not really trying to stop me, is just it's a difficult situation for them to parse. If you watch the previous Northgard series, we had a number of games where the AI was very aggressive once it realized that I was getting close to victory, once I hit whatever the trigger is for them to consider you close to victory. Well, okay, a fame victory. We did not get a map special tile victory type, but I think we actually did hit all of the others during this this brief look back at the game. So that's cool. And I mean, Northgard is just a cool game in general. So that is going to be it for us for today and for Northgard for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time whenever you feel like it, for all kinds of other weird stuff. And we'll see you then.